Hi. Well, this one's about Aimee. Um, well, obviously I've been away in hospital and I haven't, I've been doing action and that. And Jackie phoned us the other day, last week, and said that Aimee's day centre down on the valley, Team Valley Trading Estate, um, had decided she got a letter, a note in a bag, saying they decided to not liquidise puree a food, and needless to say, we were outraged at that. Now, Aimee, yeah, fair enough, Amy's disabled, she's severely disabled, but she can't eat if you cut her food up small. She hasn't got a problem with it. I mean, like, you've got the school she's just left, they cut her food up small. The respite centre, they haven't got a problem with it, you know. Amy's PE hasn't got a problem. We haven't got a problem. We just got our food up small. So why, in our wisdom, I mean, we actually went down to the respite centre, not the respite centre, a daycare centre, with the because we had to go and see the speech and language, where speech and language does eating, and to watch them feed Aimee. And to be honest, it was disgraceful. She had fish and chips, the fish fingers and chips, and basically they covered the food in tomato sauce. Literally covered the food in tomato sauce. Says, why are you doing that? We don't do that. And they said, well, it's making it slide down easier. I said, well, we don't do that. So why don't we use beans or something like that? No, I mean fish fingers, chips, and beans is better than fish fingers, chips, and smothered in chips. Everything smothered in tomato sauce. We haven't got tomato sauce now, so we don't use it, you know. And well, that's the way we do it. You know, I said, well, I don't want it done that way. And they were feeding that, and they were cutting the bits up into tiny, tiny little bits, like, you know. So I said, yeah, man. I said, I'll show you how to feed her. I mean, I always, Jackie feeds her when in the house. I feed her when she's out, you know. And I didn't, you know. I mean, I didn't cut her food up that small. So you know where she coughs and chokes, and that's, you know, she fed up, she coughs, you know. But like, that's just Aimee coughs, you know. So like, needless to say, well, Jackie was absolutely furious, and so got on the phone to them, and the head, the manager knew nothing about it. It was, they've got new staff down there, and they've changed all the rooms around, and that, you know, and apparently these new staff decided off their own backs that Amy's food needed pureeing. What a disgrace, you know. Without even taking any consultation from the speech and language, they've done it off their own backs. To me, I think they deserve sacked for that. Like, that's just not on in my book. You know, they're making problems. They're making problems for Aimee. You know, with pureed food. You know. So they got the ear bent apparently off the manager, and the speech and languages has gone in to sort them out. You know, show them how to feed her. But I'll be honest. We pay £3.85 for Amy's food per day, which is one meal. And to be honest, it's shocking. Would you how, you know, like, sort of mashed potato, fish cake, and a cheese sauce? What the hell kind of food's that? Like, I don't, you know. I mean, I would never eat that, you know. And we've been down to we've done went to like summer fair, and we've went to the Halloween party at the place. The first time we went to the summer fair, I said, you know, I said, oh, do you want anything to eat? And I said, what you got? She said, oh, got hot dogs. I said, I'll have a hot dog. So So I got the hot dog, and put the onions on, and she says, "Oh, do you want any mustard?" So she slathered this mustard on, like, I took one bite into it, and I nearly went, my mouth nearly exploded. Well, it did, you know. It was Coleman's English mustard on the friggin' hot dog. Never heard, I went back to them and I said, "Say, you can't be putting that on hot dog, not for these people, you know." You know? I said, "I can't take that. Never mind them, Bloody idiots." Then the second time we went to was the Halloween party, and I got another again that I had with hot dogs. And so I got a hot dog, onions on. My wife came across it, she was looking at it strange. And she went, "Yeah, I won't eat them onions." I said, "Why is that?" She said, raw onions." And some people have raw onions, like, sprinkling, but this was covered, I had to scrape all the bloody onions off. It was disgusting, It sounds pathetic. It's Gates of Council for you, it's run by Gates of Council, and they're just tight ass bastards, They'll be setting, like, sort of the food they get for £3.80, you know what I mean? I could eat, I've been in hospital for 2 weeks, and the hospital food there is a lot cheaper than £3.80, you know what I mean? And I thought that was actually quite good, I was quite surprised because I just took into everything, Well, that's my little rant. Thank you for listening.